Okay, so I'm making this video very fast with very little editing. I tried to see if I could reach out to people on Instagram Live today, but I am so new that I do not have a big following on live, and I'm not able to go live yet on YouTube. So hopefully once my subscriptions get up, I will be able to go live. For anyone who is an Android user, I found out that this did not affect Apple users today. But if you're an Android user and you are a DoorDash driver, did you update your app this morning and experience a completely new screen when you are presented with an offer? So my experience today was very frustrating. I tried to look at the positive side of everything, but however, this one is hard. So I'm gonna post a shot here of what I see now when I am presented with a new offer. The screen is completely different, and as you can see, there's no item count. And so for a driver like me, item count is extremely important. It's one of the factors that I take into consideration before I take an order, especially if the mileage is over 6 miles. For me, in my market, 6 miles seems to be the sweet spot that based on what you're being offered, if the mileage is over 6 miles and the item count is over 8, there is a potential for a hidden tip, and so I'll decide whether or not to take it. However, with this new update today, the item count prior to accepting the offer is gone. So I'm frustrated because the only way now for me to see what the item count is to accept the offer. And we all know how important our completion rate is with DoorDash. If you're a top dasher like me, you only have a 5% wiggle room window as far as completing orders in a month. To stay a top dasher, I need to be at 95% completion rate. I know for everyone else who could care less about Top Dasher, your acceptance rate is 80 to not get deactivated from the platform. However, if you're a cherry picker and you're looking at items, I can see how completion rate is going to come into account for everyone extremely quickly because, again, you are not able to see the item count on the order until you accept the offer. Another big problem this is going to pose for me is with my large orders. At lunchtime, I try to be selective. I'm pretty aware in my market once that 11 o'clock hour hits at lunchtime, that's when all the catering orders start coming in. And I want to maximize my lunch hour, and so I try to pick the best of the best. I do cherry pick as a top dasher, especially when 11 a.m. hits. I want the best possible large order possible, and item count is so important in making this determination. I've had a lot of success with item counts over 20 and seeing huge tips on the end. So please chime in the comments. Let me know, are you seeing this problem on your app this morning, and what can we do about it? What can we do? Item count, like I said, is so important for me as a driver. Take care, everyone, and I hope we can get some resolutions regarding this issue. Happy Friday.